We will send a light through a message that will illuminate everyone that we come into contact with. We will be deliberate in planting seeds for growth in our generations and for those to come. Our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. Welcome back to the Be Light Podcast. It's your boy K.Sloan. Here with my dog.
J.Jones. Light come on. You know, that light, you're like, ding, it's like the light came on.
Mentally, you got to be able to say, I can get myself out of any hole.
So welcome back to the Be a Light Podcast. It's your boy K.Sloan here with my dog.
J.Jones, how y'all doing?
Man, we chilling on it. And when I tell y'all right now, we got a special podcast today. And the reason why I feel like it's so special, being a reading teacher, somebody that's, I love to read. I'm an avid reader. And I always look for positive messages in books and try to, develop myself. This young man right here gonna introduce himself. He has done something that I would have never thought of doing his age. So we'll go ahead and let him and his pops introduce themselves.
Oh, I'm Princeton Akram.
Hey, how y'all doing? My name is Dustin Akram. I have you. We on an empty stomach, so we working with low fumes right now.
Yeah.
So my name is Dustin Akram. It's my son Princeton Akram, man, and it's an honor and privilege to be here.
Man, peace and blessings to you, brothers. Peace and blessings. King and Prince come together to share this message. And now, J.Jones, real quick before we get into it and let Princeton and Dustin kind of steal the show. How you feeling, bro?
Blessed, highly favored, like always, man. Happy to be here. So,
blessed and highly
man,
favored.
I'm ready to learn something today. I always say you can learn from anybody, older than you, younger than you. So, hey,
They be saying
this
that.
the one. This the
They
one.
be saying that. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and jump into it. I'm gonna be straight up. I'm gonna be transparent. I've been pump faking on writing a book for so long. Like this man that wrote a book already. What's the name of the book, Princeton? What's the name of the book?
You want to say?
It's you. Go ahead.
Learn to fly without wings.
Learn to fly without wings. And tell us a little bit about what the book's about.
I mean, it's a self-help book for kids at risk, and that's like for kids that don't have opportunities in life and they live in bad neighborhoods with like killers, drug dealers, stuff like that, with like not that much opportunities in life.
That's dope, man. That's dope. And I guess my first question for you is, what was the motivation, Princeton? What made you feel like, man, like I think this would be something that could help people. Like I want to write this book. I want to work with my pops to get this out.
I mean, that situation that I just said, I was in that situation once, but my dad, he had to come to save me from that situation. And I'm thinking, hey, I want to write a book for the people back at home, and that's all. So
It's amazing, man. That's amazing.
Hey man, we have these interviews like, man, like we have them a lot, right? And every time I hear my son talk, man, I get choked up and stuff, man. So if I get tear out or something like that, man, y'all excuse me.
Man, bro, this the podcast,
It's
bro.
all
We
good.
good, bro.
I get chills, man. He talking, I be catching chills and stuff, bro. Like, cause he a kid and he don't even be knowing what he be. I mean, he know what he's saying, but he don't be knowing how the words be hitting.
Right.
Man.
You don't know what type of influence he already is. That's crazy. to everybody though. To everybody. People my age, people his age, that's big. That's what we need in this community for real.
Straight up. You know what's crazy too? What I love what you just said too about, you being a person that's been through some of those things you put in a book, and now you feel like you want to share that for the ones back home. And it's like that's the most powerful thing you can do is, go through something and try to help somebody through something else. Like it's like I've been through this, so don't make this the end for you or whatever you are telling them in the book, because we're gonna buy the book. We definitely gonna tap in and buy the book, because I feel like, again, this right here is what we need in our community. Like I told you off the record, like I want to see more of us writing books. Everybody. I feel like everybody got a story to tell. And you coming out and telling your story is gonna be so powerful for so many young black boys. Like for sure. It's gonna be you gotta keep getting your message out and be proud of your message. You know what I'm saying? Be proud of your message. And Pops is proud of you. That's why he get choked up when he hear you talking about it because he know how powerful that is. Because when we grew up, that wasn't, like we went through stuff and we kept it in. You know what I'm saying? Like that was normal for us. Like we kept it in and we found other ways like sports to kind of let some of our traumas out and we go spend a lot of money on stuff or we get into other avenues and do stuff that we shouldn't be doing because we was internalizing everything. We just like keep it all in, keep it in. And Pop's nodding his head because he know. But you letting it out is that's letting that light out of you, bro. Like that's why we had to get you on here. We was like, man, this brother, he tapped in. So
already.
Man, we appreciate that. But I'm gonna let J.Jones take it from here. But thank you so much for being on the podcast. Absolutely.
Hey man,
Thank you.
Before you start, J. Jones, I want to say, man, it's important, like as fathers, man, to give our kids, you know what I'm saying, like the game. Like once we know and grow and then can understand, because a lot of times we be young, we won't be understanding, right?
Yeah.
I ain't know I was insecure, right? I ain't know, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know these things, right? I used to cover it up with fancy shiny things, you know what I'm saying? I used to cover up my pain with aggression. I ain't know that, right? I ain't know that I was a shy, insecure individual. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was a gorilla, right?
Yeah.
But I ain't know. So once I started being in tune with myself and learning things, I had to teach my son, right? I had to teach. Once I started seeing and noticing things, I'm like, okay, let me show you this. No, you're not mad right now. You just hurt. You just don't know how to deal with that hurt. Right? Talk to me why you hurt. And as men, right, we don't cry. You know what I'm saying? Toughen up. Ooh, why are you doing that? Because now you're just gonna make them cold.
Yep.
Right?
That's what you're gonna do.
We know why you crying. Give me a hug. Come talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I like my daddy, he wasn't around like that. He'll come around, you know what I'm saying? And to be true, now let me be real, because it's a real podcast. My real daddy, I don't even know him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the dude, he was dating my mama. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted the daddy so bad that he seen it. I wanted even when they started rocking with each other, he'll come around, you know what I'm saying? But he had his own kids. He knew what time it was with me. He like, what up, Dustin? Come on. Come skirt off with me real quick. You know what I'm saying? And he was real for that. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Once a year he'll come get me for like a little weekend or something like that. But I was happy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He teach me how to be tough and stuff like that. Come on, let me see you fight. Come on, this and then a third, right? So I thought to impress him, and you know how society is, our culture is, you know what I'm saying? And like they want to firm you up and structure you, right? But I think it's important, like once you know better, not only do you do better, but you show your generation after you better.
Facts. I love you said that, bro, because that's it. That's it. Just making sure that you're not like bringing that generational curse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you went through it, so now you put your kid through it. Like you literally teaching them the same stuff, and it's like you can't teach them the stuff that didn't work for you. You know what I'm saying? Like you know it didn't work. Like switch up the game, and then you teach it to your offspring. So you know that's I love that you said that, bro. I love that you said that. Those father figures are so critical, especially for a young man. Especially for a young man. Especially for a young man. Like
you don't never know when you young. You don't never know when you young. You don't even
you can't even tell. You don't even know what the difference, you know.
Because your mind ain't even mature to know that, hey man, I just want a father figure. You know what I'm saying? I just want a daddy. You don't know that, right? But if you look at it, who you want to get love from? You want to get love from your partners. Who you loyal to? Loyal to your partner. Who you gonna give some money to? To your partners.
Yeah.
Man, you gonna treat your partners like they your kids, and your partners gonna treat you like they your kids. You know what I'm saying? Because we so in search of a father.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So you got all this masculinity, love going around. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, what we really trying to say to each other, like, man, I need that love, right? But when that love is shown to you, you know what I'm saying, in a way that you can't understand, oh, that's gay. Get off, don't be ugly. But you don't know that, like, psychologically, like that's what you yearning for. That's what you need. That's why you clicked up in games and you clicked up in a lot of different other things, man. But like I say, man, I tell my son this all the time. I can't go back and go change my life. know what I'm saying? Daddy done did what daddy did. I can't go back and change nothing. If I could rewind the hands of time, I'll did it. I can't do that. But what I can do is give you a greater chance than I had.
Right.
You can learn from my mistakes, and I'm gonna tell you why they mistakes. Now you're gonna go do what you gonna do on your own accord, right? But if you know better and you bump your head, like, man, I knew I shouldn't have did that. I want to go have fun though, because you know, man, I want to go do whatever it was. Like, maybe it's Stacy, right? And Stacy ain't no. I don't care that I like Stacy. Stacy cute. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go rock with Stacy, right? Then you figure out some stuff with Stacy, like, man, daddy told me about Stacy. I just want to go play with the fire, but now I know. So then you do that for your kids, man, and they gonna appreciate that, man. They gonna take care of you, man, and they gonna understand it. By my son saying, like, y'all knows what he said. He say, my daddy had to come save me. You know what I'm saying? They give you chills. You know what I'm saying? My daddy had to come save me. Right? So that knows, like, he understanding when I'm trying to give him the game and stuff like that. Right? And I be trying to put the knowledge and the wisdom up in him at the age he is now. So now he'll know. So okay, I know what to do, I know what not to do. I might still go do wrong, but I know it's not I'm doing wrong, but it's not because I don't know better. It's because, you know, I just want to have fun.
It's a choice.
Right.
He made a choice at that point. It's not something he just doing to be doing. And I love that. Love that you talked about that part of parenthood, because, you know, I got a little daughter. So my daughter is 8 years old. She's gonna be 9 this year. And like, what I'm thinking about when you say that is how parenthood is not just, you know, just being around and having a good time. And like, we talking about this good stuff now. We celebrating your son and the things he's doing. But like, it's ugly too now. Like, he gonna bump his head. My daughter bump her head all the time. You sit there, you look at her, you like, why would you, you know, like, sometimes, why would you do that? You know
better.
You know, but you know, we people, like, the maturation of that relationship is always gonna constantly be a push and pull, you know, and it's like, I'm with you to the end. Like, I'm with you for whatever. I'm riding with you through everything, and you need to see that from me, and you need to understand that I'm gonna continue to do that no matter what. So that when you get to my age, now you gonna know to do the same thing for your little ones.
Yeah.
Man, it's like, so I mean, I love that, bro. Like, hey, keep going, keep doing what you're doing, bro, because you're doing a great job. And I know for your son to say that you saved him, bro, like that's the most powerful thing. I think he like, man, come on, man, don't keep breaking that.
Yeah. Stop
Like,
saying
come
it.
on, man.
Y'all said it 3 times.
But nah, what? He like, all right, 3 times enough. But nah, 100 though, Princeton, that's powerful though, because you know your dad is a pillar of strength in your life. So that's something great to see, especially for us. So, J.Jones, go ahead, brother.
Nah, well, we talk about, you know, influencing lives, and I guess we kind of have the answer. But I was gonna ask you, who is the biggest influence in your life, and why?
I'll say it's my whole family in general. I say it's my whole family in general, because I can't say it's one person, because like, I keep going for a lot of people. So it's like the people that I'm around.
Okay.
It's like the people. Say it again real quick. It's like the people that what?
Speak loud.
It's like the people that keep me going. So it's basically like the people that I'm around that keeps me going.
Oh, I love that. And J.Jones, who's your biggest influence? We're gonna bounce this back to J.Jones, because J.Jones got yeah.
My granddad, I can say he basically saved me. He taught me everything, man. And he's from Beaumont, actually. Well, he's from Opelousas, but he lives in Beaumont now. But yeah, everything I know. He told me how to talk to girls. He told me to respect people. He told me to, you know, you got to give respect to get respect. Man, everything. So my granddad, since I've been a kid, every time I need to call somebody, you know, that guidance, that mentor, I can call on him. And it seems like he know everything. And every time he tell me something, it seems like it happens. And he like, because he been through it, you know. He's like, I was right. And I was like, yeah, you was right. Again, he's like, I'm never wrong.
So that wisdom hit different. That wisdom hit different, bro. That wisdom, man, it's deep. It's deep. And I asked J.Jones to share that because it reminded me a lot of what Princeton was saying about his pops. Like, you know, just that leaning on them. You know what I mean? Like that ability to say, man, I can lean on your understanding. I can lean on you. I trust you. I trust your mentorship. you know, your leadership. And like for me, like that's like my mama. So like my whole family does influence me as well, but my mama, like, she's been that for me. You know what I mean? I love my daddy. You know, I love my daddy a lot, but my daddy and my mama, if I had to say one person I feel like I could resonate with, and it was like, man, like the one that was like got me is like a workaholic. Like she worked so hard, bruh. Like I've never seen anybody in my life to this day work as hard as my mom does, and I feel like I owe it to her to at least like be a half of the worker she was, you know, like because she continues still to this day she working. So I want to make her stop working. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to see her grinding like that forever. But I think it's important though for the influencing people in our lives, like to us feel like we owe them. Like it kind of drives you a little bit, give you that extra why. Because sometimes you don't want to do whatever you're doing. Sometimes, Princeton, I'm sure you don't want to do your homework, but you know who you doing it for. Like why you trying to get them good grades. You know why, you trying to push and finish getting this book done. You know why you trying to do whatever you doing, finish a play on the football field. That we need that. We need that influencer person. And then we're gonna pass it to Pops, man. Pops, who your most powerful influence in your life?
I, my wife, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. My wife, without her, man. And I tell my son, and my son was having this conversation the other day, because, when I was younger, I always had, like, I've been there from day one, you know what I'm saying? But I was kind of like being the type of father that I thought I was supposed to be, just come around, drop off the gifts, and, show out, you know what I'm saying? Just show out.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm trying to be the show out daddy, right? So I come with girls and everything like that. So every time I come around, I try to come with different girls, or maybe two girls, or
try to come stunt, daddy, daddy stunt.
Why I'm trying to stunt with my son? My son going through everything. You know what I'm saying? My son going through it, and I'm trying to come stunt on him. What kind of dude I am? You know what I'm saying? It take maturity and growth, right? You learn from it, right? So that's why I gotta give it to my wife, man, because I'm trying to stun on my son. They need me. You know what I'm saying? Look how twisted I was. But anyway, man, my wife, I was talking to my son the other day, and he's like, Daddy, what about this girl? What about like whatever happened to him? You know what I'm saying? I like this one or that one. I say, hey man, let me tell you something right now. I don't know one girl that Daddy ever talked to. One girl, right? They'll put up money up to go get a look. That lawyer costs $10,000, 10 racks to get custody of you, right? I don't know one girl like, let's go ahead. Not only let's go ahead, they come stay up here, and I'm gonna love them like a mother, right? And I'm gonna buy them school clothes. I'm gonna cook for them. I'm gonna be there for them. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be there for them when they need a mother figure, right? And I'm not gonna hate on their mama, right? I don't know one girl who's gonna do that. They're like, hey, you gotta go get that on. You gotta pay that lawyer on the jail.
Right.
What food they gonna eat? They ain't eat none of my food.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's your kids. That's your kids.
I ain't know none of them like that. They want to look good for Instagram. They might take a picture with you. You know what I'm saying? But that's it.
That's it. They gone. They gone after that. They gone after that.
Ain't gonna be like my lady. So I was like, man. And then like the knowledge and the wisdom that she be teaching me. You know what I'm saying? Because we come from polar opposites of the universe. You know what I'm saying? Not the world, but the universe. Right? I ain't never met a woman like that. I heard about them, right? I heard about them, and I ain't never met one, right? So once I met her, and I was like, man, you like me? Me? Right? You know what I'm saying? She already like me, but some of them girls you see like, oh man, I want to holler at her, but I gotta get my stuff together, right? But him, right?
I feel
she wanted me, but my stuff wasn't getting together.
That's when you know. That's when you know she was chosen for you.
Yeah,
she for you.
Yeah, so I was having a conversation with her, man. And I was having a conversation with him about it. And then I realized, like, man, listen, you can give me Oprah right now. I don't want it.
You don't want it.
Oprah got a whole lot of money, but me and my wife, we can get some money. We can get some money together.
Yes,
so yeah, you know what I'm saying? She the one. That's my biggest one.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what we all looking for right there, brother, for real.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, man, they far and few in between, man. I thought that was on fairy tales. You understand me?
They real out here though. They real out here.
Yeah.
Real love is real. Real love is real. And I know it's real love because when the family dynamic come together and y'all creating better things coming out of the household than they used to be, right? And you got your son out here, he out here thriving. You know the family dynamic correct. You know there's love in that house. That's how you know. Because when that family dynamic work, it make it easier for me to go to school. It make it easy for me to go to school, do what I'm supposed to do. Make it easy for me to be in the right mindset. So shout out to y'all, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And then like just man, let me tell you something, man. It's so easy, and that's what the book cover too for like a lot of parents that don't know, man. It's so easy for people to sit up here and tell their kids, hey man, you didn't focus on this, or hey, you didn't do that, or the teachers be like his old principal, she got a podcast, right? And she used to paddle him, and be mad at him, saying he was an angry kid, right? She don't know the lights off at the house. You know what I'm saying? She don't know he was 2 days.
Man,
She don't know he don't got no drawers. You paddling him, but he don't even got no drawers on. Right? She don't know what he going through.
no
You know what I'm
idea.
saying? She don't know his mama ain't been home for 2 days. Right? But I thought he was an angry kid. And she was reading the book and she started crying. Right? In the midst of her reading the book, she started crying. And she's like, oh. You know what I'm saying? She's like, I know Princeton. And like no shade to her, you know what I'm saying? Because I like the lady.
You keeping it a
right?
book though. You keeping it a book.
Yeah, but you don't know why these kids are doing whatever they doing up in school because they going through something. You know what I'm saying? You know why people, and I had to teach my son this too. He's like, Dad, man, people, I just be looking at somebody and they be like, what you looking at? What you looking at? I can't even look at nobody. They always, you know why, son? Because you got Yeezys on your feet. You got Jordans on. To them, you complete. You know what I'm saying? They see you and they're like, oh man. But when you look at them, you know what they see when you look at them? They think you see their insecurities. They think you see their pain, they hurt, their frustration. So what they really saying is not what you looking at. It's like, do you see my hurt? Do you see my pain? Do you see that I got holes in my socks? Because you got Yeezys on and I got holes in my socks. You know what I'm saying? Do you see my aggravation? You know what I'm saying? These kids crying inside. And they don't know how to let it out. Besides with these, because you think these will make you a man. Right? So if they come at you some type of way, they want to fight you and stuff like that. Just like, hey, man, why you so mad?
Right.
What you do? I'm saying, you see his shoes talk? Here, you can have these shoes. You know why? Because your dad can buy you some more. Right? Now, don't just be going out there free giving you clothes and shoes.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying though. Because that's important. That's important because if we don't understand where they're coming from, like as an educator, I know a lot of times as teachers, we come into situations where we have to call home on certain kids and certain things going on. It's like, man, you got to keep it honest with yourself as an educator and say, do I really know what's going on with this kid? Like, I'm not rushing to the phone to call CPS every time something going on. Like, more so I'm trying to talk to the kid and figure out what's going on. So, man, I love that your pops brought that up and he done ran off real quick. But
no, I got another question for him.
Yeah, we know.
I got a question for him though.
Yeah, let's tap in.
With football and track and basketball and books and school, how do you juggle all these responsibilities? Like, how do you manage your time, man? Because a lot of people need to know that.
I mean, like I'm still a kid, so I don't got really much to like juggle. Like, I don't got a lot of responsibilities. Like, go home, do my chores, and stuff like that. But I mean, I just write down my goals. I guess, like if I really gotta like do something, I write down my goals. Write down when I gotta do it. Go setting, I guess.
Goals. Do you look at them? Do you look at them and check them off as you do them, or you do them once a day, or just when you have a lot of stuff to do?
I mean, like if I'm in my room just chilling, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go look at that, see for what I need to do.
Okay.
And I'm gonna piggyback off what J.Jones just said real quick for you, Princeton. So, what's the biggest goal you feel like you set recently? Like, what's the biggest goal you feel like you set? One that maybe you haven't gotten yet, but it's like a real big goal you got for yourself.
I'll say. Are you talking about mentally or physically?
Either or. Whatever big goal you have.
Get off 100.
Hey, look. If you want me to come back to you, we can come back to you because I know I'll
No,
make you think about it.
no. I mean, what he said too, and like learn how to keep my emotions inside and not let them out too easily.
Okay. You don't be snapping on people. Yeah. We know we good for that. We good for that. It's sometimes I think as far as with that, like I know what you're trying to say because I know for me and J.Jones, we are partners because we have trauma bonded through our anger. Like we have been some angry brothers. But the thing is though, when you act, with emotion, raw emotion,
Mhm.
when in certain settings, sometimes that intimidates people. That'll scare people. And when people get scared, they may act out of character. So I understand what you're trying to say because we try our best. I try to be his accountability partner. He tries to be mine as far as like, keeping your emotions in check because you need to own your emotions. You want to own everything about yourself. So I love that you said that. That's definitely something big for myself too. Like as a grown man, I'm 29 years old next week, but as a grown man, I'm still trying to keep my emotions in check. Still to this day, I know everybody on here probably still battling with that as well. Because once you let them get the best of you, then you in trouble. You in some big trouble. It's I got fired. I'll tell you a quick story. So I got fired from a job when I was in college. And the reason why I got fired is because I got mad because my paycheck didn't look like it was supposed to. I thought, like, what I'm saying? Hey, hold up, Dustin. I worked so many hours. I'm like, bro, hold up. I look at the check. I'm like, it ain't looking like it's supposed to look. So, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of bringing it to my supervisor like I should have in a professional manner, I saw my check and I immediately just started like, cause I knew how much I've been working. I really didn't like the job. I just started snapping and ended up getting fired the next day. I ended up getting fired the next day. And the reason why was because the people at the job were intimidated by me, and,
Mm-hmm.
and there was some things that were said to me that I'm not going to, bring that up right now. But the more of that story is keep your emotions
What's
in check,
what's the summary of what they told you?
The summary of what they oh, you remember my story? You remember. So the summary of
Just
what they told me, was I said, you big,
say
you black, and you can't get angry like that. Cause at the time I had dreads, you big black and dreads, you can't get angry like that. My supervisor told me that. Like, and I know that's not right that he said that, but
That's the truth. That's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Life ain't fair. That's the same thing I tell you. Life ain't fair. We ain't make this world. It ain't the world ain't saying, hey, Princeton, sit down here and make this world. Right? Design this world. You ain't designed this world. You ain't made this world.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? This ain't your world. So you gotta learn how to maneuver up in it.
yes,
Right?
sir.
mm-hmm.
Sometimes you gotta bump your head to figure it out. I've been in the same situation. I've been in the same situation 3 times.
Yeah.
First time I handled it like me. I said, okay, A didn't work too well for me. Let me handle it like B. Well, B didn't work too well for me. Let me handle it like C. Okay, C kind of worked out. You know what I'm saying? Next time I was in a situation, I handled it like C. But you come
Yeah.
from there, man. Listen, you come from that environment and stuff, and you don't really know. I whispered in my my supervisor ear one time. He did something I ain't like, right? So I was like, I ain't gonna embarrass him in front of nobody. I just say, let me tell you something, man. I don't want to say it's out in front of everybody, but you keep playing with me, man. I'm gonna mess you up, all right? So I whispered that up in his ear, right? What I'm saying? I thought I was cool because I whispered it up in his ear.
He said, I thought I was cool, got whisper it, boy.
Nah, nah, yeah,
This say where you from, and it's like you
yeah,
gotta know that like you can't do that. Like it's like
yeah.
you learn that though. You gotta learn
I
that.
think
Yeah,
I
I
say it's a difference. I told him in school when he get in trouble at school sometimes, and I tell him, nope, what you did was morally correct. We gonna go get some ice cream after this, right? But what you did was institutionally wrong. This is an institution.
it's an
You
institution
gotta follow
first.
the guidelines of an institution, right? Now, if you keep on playing with this institution, then Dad ain't gonna be able to help you, right?
They're gonna send you from that institution to another one.
Yeah.
They're gonna set you right on up, and they're gonna move you right
Mm-hmm.
along. And then, like your dad said, it's not fair, right? It's not fair. Certain situations you get in, and you get blamed for certain things, or you get set up to a teacher probably coming at you hard, and then you say something back, and all of a sudden you totally wrong. It's like everything not gonna be fair all the time. I love that you brought that up. Everything not gonna be fair, but you got to understand how rules and regulations work. You know what I'm saying? As long as you know then you can maneuver off of that because you can't
Right.
break the law. You can only break yourself against the law. You know,
Right.
it's all
For the
right.
law is the law. You always gonna be black.
Facts.
That
That's
part.
big facts. That's big facts. That's
Yeah.
big facts.
But yeah. Another question for you, since you know you already wrote a book. You like reading, and what's your favorite time to read? Like, what favorite time of day? When do you usually read?
I like to read, but when I read up in my room, like before I go to bed. But a lot of times when I read, I just fall asleep out of nowhere, and I'll be forgetting what page I'm on.
Hey, that's
Hey,
big.
it's cool.
That happens to me
That's
too.
what I do. Yeah, I'm about to say that's too. Hey, but at least look.
Yeah.
It's kind of relaxing though. A lot of people who don't, that can't fall asleep, they should try it. Like reading kind of relaxes your mind, you know, kind of eases you, and then you wake up, you know. So yeah, like what happened? So yeah, I try to mark my page. Like when I know my eyes doing this, I try to like put a little bend in the little page, like put a little indentation or something, so I can remember. But I do the same thing. So what about you, Kerry?
What time? What was the question again?
Yeah, what time do you usually read? You read?
So right now, when I'm usually reading, it's gonna be at night. It's gonna probably be at night, and I'm still in that time right now because you know we about to have this testing going on. So I'm as an educator. I'm still in that time, but it's late at night. Just like Princess said, you know, I try to get it right before bedtime. But man, I love to read. I mean, I try to steal some time to read anything like kind of in passing. Like I Google a lot. So I Google a lot of information and I read like articles. Like I read a lot of articles right now. And you know, we in social media age, everything on your phone. You know, you follow the right people and you have a whole bunch of reading content. So you know, so that's something I'm on right now. But Pops, are you a reader? Are you a big reader or what?
Man, I would say like I'm a big reader. I've been more of an avid reader lately, just simply because I'm careful what I put in my body. Right. So with social media and everything like that, you can't really filter YouTube, social media and everything like that. But you know, with the paperbacks, you can filter that. So I've been more of a reader as of lately. Just because I've been trying to filter out like social media and stuff like this. So I like, you know what, I'm just instead of watching a podcast or a YouTube video or Facebook or something like that, I pick up a book, you know. True wealth is of the mind, not of the pockets.
Oh, say it again.
True wealth is of the mind, not of the pockets.
Yes, sir.
Real talk.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I'm even add to that. I heard another quote as well. They said like, you know, people that be chasing money, you don't get paid off your boot strength, you get paid off your brain strength. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like the people that's chasing that money, like they're not gonna pay you by how hard you working. They finna pay you by how you thinking out here. Like what can you
trading your time? All you doing is like you trading your time for that money.
Yeah.
That's it. You trading your time for that money. Like my son, he mastered the game. He don't well as of now, right? He don't have to trade his time necessary for money. You know what I'm saying? He uses his mind. And where he can go from his mind, that's infinity. Right? I was telling him about his grandpa the other day. His grandpa was saying like, man, why you gonna play some video games? What you gonna make video games? You gonna develop video games? And he was like, yeah, I might be in video games. You need to get out there. You gonna go work. All right, that's what you need to go do. Get a lawnmower, go cut some grass. I said, hey, know what you should have done? Know what you should have done? You say, hey, grandpa, me and you gonna both go out there. Right? You go get your lawnmower, and I'm gonna get my books. And let's see who come back with the most money.
Yep.
Money, right? You give me a lawnmower, right? Right now he got a little poop scoop group right now. The poop scoop group. Yeah. So he go around and he pick up dog poop in the neighborhood, right? He charge them $40. You know what I'm saying? And he'll do it $40 a week, right? The other kids that want to help him out, right? They get $5 a week. All you gotta do house go scoop the poop at. So he already understanding the game. You know what I'm saying? Because people, what it is people ain't gonna root for you, believe in you, or anything until they see you do it. Then once they start seeing you do it, then like, oh, okay. Versus it's crazy to them because they can't see themselves doing it. They ain't never seen nobody do it, right?
Yeah.
Not that they know, not something that's tangible, right? They might have seen somebody on social media or heard about somebody doing it, right? But until they see it with their own eyes and can touch it, they're like, oh, okay. How I do that? Well, I do this? You know what I'm saying?
Boy, that boss mentality. Boss mentality. I can already, from what I'm hearing, I can already tell, man. I love that. I love that. I tell everybody, try to be the boss, man. Be on top. You ain't gotta worry about nothing else. You ain't gotta be. Look, you tell people when to get to work. You wake up, you chill. You know, show people how to do it, and then you lay back and chill. So that's good.
And the thing is too, and we could kind of segue into what we're going to next. But the thing is that you purpose driven. Like you're not a kid that's just doing things. Like you actually have a purpose behind what you're doing. So it's like people need that. Like if you are solving problems, if you out here really truly helping people, like all that money and whoever doing it with you really don't matter as much as you just getting your thoughts out and helping. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what you're doing now. So shout outs to you and keep that going, you know, because your pops ain't always gonna be around to guide you, you know, like you're gonna have to always remember what the stuff he's teaching you now, even away from him, which I know you already know, but you know, I'm just kind of being that reinforcement here because I'm rooting for you. You know what I'm saying? Like you in a position where I'm a fan, you know, and I think any youngster that's tapped in, they're gonna be a fan too. So you got a lot of people that's rooting for you. You carrying the torch right now. But we can go ahead and segue.
No, I got a real question. This is from the heart right here for me. Y'all from, well, I don't know if y'all not from Beaumont or whatever, but you know y'all lived there long enough.
You can say that. You can say we from Beaumont. Don't shy away from that. Yeah.
Okay.
Say that.
Y'all football fans, right?
Yeah.
Who y'all? It ain't the Saints. Huh? Y'all not no Saints fans.
Alright, so this how it go, right? And I can tell you this from people like Baton Rouge, New Orleans, Beaumont, Houston, probably to Houston. That's probably where it is, right? It's only three teams, right? Either a 49ers fan, you either a Saints fan, or you're a Cowboys fan.
Okay. No.
The only three teams you.
Okay.
That's it.
Where we at though? Where we at?
I mean, I say, me personally, I ain't gonna lie, just because that's what it is, man. I'm a Cowboys fan. You know what I'm saying? I'll definitely.
Oh man.
What about you, Prince?
He like, man, I don't even want to say.
Cowboys.
All right, your daddy over there poking you aside, man. You got another team or what? Like you really got another team? Or you like he didn't want to say that, Pops. He like he didn't want to say that either, man.
Hey, it's not something to say these days. I'm a Cowboys fan, and people ask me, and I'm like, I'm a Cowboys fan. You know, because you know how it is these days.
Rough these
In the
days.
90s, we be yelling it, but now it's like I'm a Cowboys fan.
I'm a Cowboys fan. Nah, man, I'm a Bears fan, so you know we struggling too. So it's all good, man. We all
Justin Fields though. Y'all about to have.
Y'all got what y'all got? Boo Man, Fat Man. What's his name? The corner y'all got. The corner y'all picked up.
Next.
Y'all watch the draft. Y'all watch the draft.
Next question. Don't talk about the cow. I mean,
we ain't talking about the draft picks then.
Hey man, I think 2024 gonna be our year.
I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that.
2024.
I'm gonna take it.
Hey. Let's see.
This big though, for real. Like this is another real question. Where can we get the book for people to know? Us to know, people to know. We're trying to, put that out there. So
Amazon. You get from Amazon. You gotta do is type in the title or my name.
The book title or your name. So say both of them so people will know. Let us know where to get them. Amazon.
Right. You can type in Learn to Fly Without Wings, or you can type in Princeton Akram.
We're gonna get everybody tapped into that. We're gonna get everybody buy as many books as y'all can. Support this young brother. Buy as many books as y'all can. Support this young brother. He gonna save us.
I'm trying to tell people this too, man. Like this is very important for me, man. I know, like, because we come from like a hustle culture. Everybody's trying to hustle. right? It's not really about buying as many books as you can to support us or what have you. If we could get the books away for free, we would. It's about the message, right? We want to get the message out there to as many people as we can, man. If some people out there that's unable to buy the books or don't have a debit card or whatever reason why you can't purchase the book or whatever, you can tap in with me or tap in with my son, and we'll get you as many copies as you need or what have you, because we're trying to get the message out there. I think it's an important message for everybody, really, man. So anybody that need a book and stuff like that, we got you.
Ooh. That's 100. See, that's what I'm saying, man. Y'all got that special thing going. Like I feel it, and I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. So
we appreciate y'all. Like I say, it was an honor and a privilege, man.
I got another real question though. This you might have to think about. Something y'all might have to think about. So I mean, you 12 years old. I don't know if you even thought about this yet, but what is something you would want your future self to know? Like, what is something you would?
To think that I made myself there, like I got myself there, and also not to have any kids.
Whoa, you don't want to have kids?
Yep.
Okay. Hey,
you say that now, man. You say that now, man.
His daddy got cuckoo. Hey, like right now, right? If I tell all my children come up here right now, you like, oh snap, we understand why, right?
How many kids you got?
Well, I got 4.
You got 4?
4. I got him. He the oldest, and then his sister, 11, and then his other sister up in there that's 7, and then I have a 2-year-old, right? So I've been having custody of him since a 2-year-old was like a toddler, right? So he seen all that what comes with having a baby. He see all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When he got with a 3-year-old too. Like, oh, Dad, I don't see how you do it. I say, man, you see what I be.
Yeah, I feel you too, and I thought about it too. Like right now, Princeton, you're gonna be a target, man. You're a handsome young man. You got your stuff together. You know, I'm just keeping it real. Princeton. You're gonna have to keep your head on straight. So I love that you said that because you locked in. You know, as you develop as a young man, things will work out the way they need to work out. You got your head locked on straight. Cause I'm telling you, you holding a torch right now. You going. You are.
You see what like I'm transparent with my son for the most part, because at the same time he's only 12, right? But like I pay child support for him, right? I have custody of him, and I pay child support for him, right? And sometimes you're like, hey, Daddy, you know what I'm saying? You don't understand. I'm like, hey, that's how the game goes. It's an institution. You got to work inside the institution. It's not fair, but that's how the game goes, right? And like his mom will get child support for him, right? But I was behind, right? I ain't paying no child support, right? I ain't no child support. This is my money. Right. You ain't doing it for my child anyway, right? Yeah. The judge ain't care about that. It's like, oh yeah. Hey, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take you off of child support now because you got custody of your kid. But all that money back there that you ain't paid, oh yeah, you owe that. Yeah, you gonna pay that.
You about to pay for the roads we need fixed. You about to pay for.
Judge ain't sympathizing. Court don't show forgiveness.
You gotta pay for the attorneys that we done had to bring up in here. All of that. And it's like that system is just, it's a system.
Yeah. So he see what goes on with child support, man. He see what goes on with like baby mama drama and issues, because I have like homeboys and stuff like that. So he see it, right? But at the same time, he do see like the type of relationship that I have with my wife. So you know what I'm saying, it keeps him with a good balance. And then like I talk to him, like we have conversations. You know what I'm saying? So I keep it real with him for like as much as I can with 12-year-old,
Yeah, that's 100. Well, yeah, I'm on the train with you right now, man. I'm I ain't old, but I ain't got no kids right now either. But it's not a goal of mine, but we'll see. I wouldn't be mad if I didn't have it, But
we'll see. It makes sure, like, because the same person you is right now, you ain't gonna be 5 years down the line. You ain't gonna be 10 years down the People change and they grow.
Right.
It ain't all together. You know what I'm saying? Me and my old lady, we clicked up right now because we understand the marriage as a business. You know what I'm saying? The business aspect of it, right? So we doing a lot of building together. But you know, people change and they grow apart, man, or they grow together. But in the process of them growing together, man, burdens come with that. So you just gotta be careful when you decide who to make your lifetime business partner, because that's all it is, man. Your lifetime business partner. So yeah, don't let nobody define your marriage. You define your marriage. I don't care what nobody say, right? You define it, right? And once you find somebody like, okay, yeah, we're gonna do our own marriage, right? I ain't saying go ahead, I know Will Smith and Jada Pinkett type marriage, right? Or whatever.
Whatever that is.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
Whatever that is. Whatever we call that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're 100% right. Because when I was in my 20s, it was zero. I'm not having kids, but now it's to the point where I'm thinking about it. So yeah, at least one maybe. So.
It's a beautiful thing, man, to see your kids grow, man. Don't miss out on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't miss out on it. Not at all, man.
So is that what you would tell your future self, Dustin?
Man, if I go, I ain't gonna lie to you. If I I'll tell my future self right now, man, to stay focused, man. Stay focused. I worked hard to get you here. You know what I'm saying? I worked hard to get you here, man. And you was ignorant when you was young, right? You was ignorant. But then I came save you, man. I got you all nice cleaned up, man. Took you out the mud, made you take a long hot bath, man, and brought you into corporate America. Now we doing good, man. You got you some money now. You got a lot of money now. You feeling yourself. So don't miss this, right? Because I know you still now. Stay focused.
Stay focused.
Facts. And J.Jones, real quick though, we gotta get the J.Jones future self now. Cause J.Jones,
my future self.
Real quick, if I'm gonna set the stage real quick for y'all, J.Jones, 30 years old, he making the most money he never made in his life. I ain't going to my count's pockets, but single. You know what I'm saying? No wife, no kids. So what you telling your future self, bro? Like at this point in your life, what you
for real, what he just said was stay focused. But my future self, I'm telling him he needs to be owning stuff, ownership. I'm making good money right now, but I want to own. I want to be ownership. Ownership is my big word. I want to own something so I can help the people I want to help, my family, and even nonprofits and everything. I want to help the world. So my thing is ownership. Right now, I think I'm doing good. I'm doing fine, but I can always do better. So.
Hey man, whatever you're doing right now, whatever your 9 to 5 is right now that you're doing, you know what I'm saying? You can still find a way to copy that formula and own it. Right? I don't care what nobody say, man. Just do that. And even if it's just your side hustle, right? Let's say you work at like a bottling plant or plastic. Let's say a bottling plant because it's easier, right? So you work at a bottling plant and they making water, right? They making water bottles and it only costing them a half a penny for each bottle, right? And you see they making a profit off of it, right? You learn how they do the shrink wrap, learn how they fill the bottles, learn what they putting in the bottles, right? And then you can get somebody to you can go buy the water bottles off of Amazon. You can get somebody to shrink wrap it over there in China. You know what I'm saying? And then you can sit up here and find out what they doing to fill their bottles with, because half the time it's tap water, right? And then you can go make your own water bottle, even if it's a novelty item. You can call it 24 karat gold water. People gonna drink that. See that gold water?
Go water. Go, shout out to 19 Keys in there. Yeah, go water. Yep. They everything.
100.
And then you working at the bottle plant, seeing how they doing it, just selling yours as a novelty item. You know what I'm saying? But kids gonna buy it. And that's ownership. You own something. And you can
that's my big goal. So yeah, married and ownership. Let's go with that.
I love that. I love that because like you talk about that ownership, and then like everything does need to be. We need to own everything we do first, right? Like Dustin just said, when you got something that you're doing, everything you doing is preparing you for something else, right? Like you should never leave a situation and not get nothing from that situation. Like whether good or bad, you should get some soft skills, hard skills. You need to be understanding people because people gonna show themselves to you all the time, no matter where you at. You learn all that stuff where you at right now. So man, I feel like telling my future self is just like, I appreciate your existence. That's me talking to him. I appreciate your existence. I'm envious of everything you got. And bro, just stay hungry. That's it. Stay hungry.
Yeah.
Already.
And make sure, man, make sure y'all buy y'all some. I just bought me a house a couple months ago. It's getting built right now. Make sure, man, y'all buy y'all some land, buy y'all some real estate.
Assets.
You know what I'm saying? Some assets. Get y'all some assets, man. But the most important piece of property you can own is intellectual. If you own an intellectual property, that physical property gonna come. You know what I'm saying? Second nature.
Man, you know what, bro? I love that you said that, and like I feel like the future is bright for the both of y'all because I see a father that's really pouring himself into his son, and I see a son that's receptive to it. And I feel like because of that right there, the sky gonna be the limit. I'm gonna be following y'all. Y'all got a fan in myself and J.Jones. Like
big fan.
Bro, when I seen the video the first time when I saw y'all on there, I said, we gotta talk to them. We got to. I don't care if we gotta pay them to get on this podcast. We gonna get on this podcast. So I was like, bro, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
We did charge some people. We ain't gonna charge y'all.
Hey,
appreciate you.
Hey, we was ready, man. We was ready. We was gonna do whatever we had to do to get this young brother.
Hey, if you big reaching out to us, if you big time when you reaching out to us, oh yeah.
No, man, we appreciate y'all for not shaking us down, man. Don't take
But we understand what this is, or at least I do. I understand what this is, and I understand what that is. Right. You know what I'm saying? Especially up in this climate right now. You know what I'm saying? And before I just let my son get taken advantage of as some kind of little token, right? We're gonna get a bag from him.
Hey, that's you looking out for your son. That's you giving him that game, as you said before. And man, so we appreciate it, man. It's been a blessing. Man, Be Like Podcast, Astronomical Conversations with young brother Princeton, his pops Dustin. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all so much. Hey, we out.
All right, man.
That light, you're like, it's like the light came on.
Mentally, you gotta be able to say, I can get myself out of any hole.